And today we're going to show you how to make these wonderful, wonderful fall pies.
I'm going to make a ricotta pumpkin, and Jeannie is going to make.
I'm going to make a fig tart, and I'm going to make an apple strudel. So right now I'm going to start and show you how we do the crust, okay? I have that recipe in one of the books in the Pani della Vita. I'm doubling the recipe. I'm putting a package of cream cheese softened and a package of butter softened. It has to be soft, and I'm going to crack in 2 eggs like this. Okay, now I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of sugar. You know I don't measure. Everybody knows I don't measure. So that's about 4 tablespoons of sugar because I doubled the recipe. I'm using almond. You can use vanilla if you wish. You can use any kind of flavoring, lemon, whatever you want. I'm going to put a little bit of almond flavoring. Now I'm going to beat this all up before I add my flour, so you're going to see how easy this is. My flour a little at a time. I've got about 2½ cups of flour here. And this is going to make a wonderful crust. A cream cheese, more like a cookie dough crust. And it'll be forming a ball pretty soon. And I can add just a little more flour because see it's a little sticky. So I'm going to get my flour. Needs a little more flour.
So that's about 1/4 cup, Jeannie.
Another half a cup.
Another half.
This is how easy it is to make a crust. I don't know why they go in the market and buy it already made. Oh, it's going up.
That's our Jeannie.
Yeah.
All right, you might have to whip it again and then just lift.
Okay, now I'm taking this off here. Because I doubled the recipe, that's why I'm having a little problem with it rolling up on me, you know. But this made a beautiful, beautiful crust. And you know what you can do also to make it roll easier for you? You can put it in the refrigerator for a little while, because I want to show you this dough, how beautiful it is. It's a beautiful dough. It's a beautiful soft dough, and you'll be able to roll it between wax paper very easy, and you've got plenty over here. Okay, now Jilda's gonna...
Hello, here I am getting ready to make my ricotta pumpkin pie. Now this is that wonderful dough with the cream cheese that Jeannie just made. I am using the Glad press and seal, much easier than anything else, and you just put your dough on top, and I switch it over, okay? And I am going to put another piece of the press and seal on top, and then, I didn't really need to do that, I am going to roll it. And here I go. This is going to be for a 9½ to 10-inch pie plate, okay? There we go. Now this makes it's a different kind of crust. Actually, for pumpkin, you can use any pie crust. The hot water crust,
yeah,
that comes beautiful. Or a lot of people use the ice water. I always use the ice water until Jeannie showed me the hot water one. So now I use the hot water one.
It's a lot easier.
It's a lot easier. I'm trying not to get this.
Recipe.
It is great, Jeannie. It is great. Okay, I'm trying to get this wide enough so that when I put it in the plate,
that will spread good.
This looks good.
Spread fast.
This looks very good.
See how easy it is?
Now, we're going to spray that pie plate.
Is it thin enough?
It probably isn't,
No,
but I'm going to go a little bit more.
Yeah, put a little flour.
Yeah, a little bit more. I'm going to do it a little bit more, and I'm going to move it off so I don't dirty all the floor here. Okay, now I'm making this a little bit thinner. This is a lot of dough. I'm gonna
I know,
have
that
some
was a
left
lot,
over.
that'll go a long way.
But you know what, Jeannie? I'm gonna put those little,
yeah.
you know, so I can use some of this dough for
Oh,
that.
yeah, your little fall leaf
My
colors.
little, yeah, so there's a lot here. So when I cut this off,
Oh, my
that's what I'm
goodness,
gonna
how
use.
big it is.
Now, I'm gonna spray. Go ahead, Jeannie.
I'll
you
spray it
yeah.
for you.
Jeannie's gonna
You
spray
should
that.
spray this. Usually you don't have to spray, but this, because it's cream cheese crust, I think you should spray it.
Yeah. All right, now watch. We're gonna put this on like this, and I'm gonna leave it hanging over because I know I'm gonna use this dough to make the little pretty leaves, the little oak leaves that we're gonna put on top of the pie, and it's gonna look beautiful. Look how beautiful that crust is. It's gorgeous. Now, what I need is a scissor, Jean. I usually use a scissor. I'm gonna fit this right in like this. This is a beautiful crust, and it's much better than buying, like Jeannie says. Do you have it, Jeannie? I can use a knife. Oh, you got it. Okay. Here we go. We're going to cut the crust now. And I'll use this piece to cut out the flowers.
Oh, yeah, your leaves, your pretty
My
leaves.
pretty leaves. And if I have to patch a little bit, I'm going to patch.
You can. All you're going to do is add a little water,
Right.
and you can patch it. I love that dough recipe.
It is great to work with. Excellent to work with. Okay, so here I am now. Now, Jeannie does hers with her fingers. I do mine with her thumbs, I
Oh,
think.
right.
And I do mine with my fingers. So this is the way I do it. I fold it like this, and then I just go
See?
like this. Okay. Here I go. You see what I'm doing? I'm just making a little, this is what makes the pie look so pretty. Now here's a corner that's a little bit thick, so I'm going to take some of it off. And here I go. Look at it. It just makes a wonderful crust. You outdid yourself, Jeannie.
I did.
Beautiful crust. Yeah. But I've been using that hot water one,
Oh,
but
hot
this
water,
one
yeah.
is really, well, she's making the, what are you making?
I'm
The
making apple strudel.
apple
That's why I wanted
strudel.
to use
So
the
this
cream
crust, look at that.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? And I mean, you can fool around with it a little bit, you know. I could go around again and kind of make it a little more even, but if you don't have the time or if you don't feel like, it's fine. I just used a pound of ricotta. I know this is a 2-pound package, but I just used a pound of ricotta. The reason I'm putting it in first is because you want to beat it so that it comes nice and smooth and you don't see it in the pumpkin. So I'm going to whip this until it gets nice and creamy, okay? And that'll be it. And then I will add my pumpkin. Cookbooks.
Yeah, mangia bene.
I've just, I've done it a little bit different, but that's because I like to whip my ricotta first. Now what I'm going to do is, I have a can of, you can do it from the pumpkin if you want.
I thought it came from scratch.
Well, Jeannie, this is not from scratch. I'm saving a lot of time here. I know you do everything from scratch, but you know what? It comes just as good.
No, I do it from scratch.
I know you do it from scratch. She takes the pumpkin and she cleans it and she cuts it and then she has to boil it and everything. Well, you know what? This is a shortcut.
All right, I know a lot of women.
A lot of women do this, so you know there are very few people that will do it with just the pumpkin. But I mean, it's wonderful if you have the time and everything. It's wonderful. Now, what I've done is I've incorporated that, and now I'm going to whip this up again till it's all together. Okay, now I've lowered the beater a little bit. It calls for 5 eggs, but because these are jumbo, I'm using 4. And I'm doing one at a time, okay? And I'm whipping it up.
Now you can use your blender, right?
Yes, Jeannie.
Anybody who don't have one of these, you can do this in your blender.
Yep.
Or just a regular egg beater, but you're gonna beat it good.
You have to beat it good, okay? Now that's coming real creamy. It's wonderful.
That pie is so delicious.
This pie is delicious. Okay, I just put in 4 jumbo eggs. The recipe calls for 5. But because it's jumbo, look at how creamy that is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add I put it all together. I have cinnamon and ginger, and you can put a little nutmeg too. But I'm going to add this, okay? That's all done. Now I also have sugar, and I put my cornstarch, it's a tablespoon of cornstarch. I put it in with the sugar so it doesn't clam up like, you know. So I add this a little at the time, and I'm beating this all together. It's a little too high, okay. I'm beating that all together. Okay, and I have my milk. Now I have the cornstarch in there, the sugar, the spice. You can use all spice if you want, but I couldn't find it today, so I just mixed my own. And now I'm adding some milk. This happens to be 2%, so you add this a little at the time. And I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Now you could put a splash of lemon if you want. That would be fine. Okay, here we go. I shut that off. I have this wonderful looking pumpkin here with the ricotta, and the consistency is a little loose. It doesn't look like cream, but it's
Pretty creamy.
it's pretty creamy looking. I have almonds that I'm going to put on top.
Almonds.
I'm sorry,
Right,
pecans. We don't use almonds on this. We use pecans. So I'm using pecans to dress it up. It's going to look so pretty. Plus, I have this little cookie cutter, and I'm going to make some leaves out of that, if you can see it. And it's going to be just beautiful. I'll make about 4 or 5 of these. And just take them out.
It decorates pretty.
And it decorates so beautiful. I got one more here. That's a little thick. That one's a little thick. But anyway, I'm going to pour this in now. Okay, and you can see the consistency. Okay, here's my beautiful sour, what is it? Cream cheese crust.
Cream cheese butter.
Cream cheese butter.
No margarine.
All right, now
butter.
look at this. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful? Look
Nice
at
and
this.
creamy.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice
beautiful.
holiday treat.
It is. It is. I'm gonna
But I
clean out
still
my
like to
bowl.
do mine from scratch.
You like your. Jeannie likes to do everything from scratch, but if you're a busy housewife with a lot of children, you can
Yeah.
use the can. It's good. There are no
That's fine.
preservatives.
That's fine.
There's no preservatives or anything
Right.
in it. So
Yeah, I'll take that.
yeah. Now look at this. Just look at this. Isn't this wonderful?
You're gonna put those things on top
I
now?
am. I'm going to put those on top. This is my last sleeve. I've already put some on. I'm going to move this one over a little bit and fit this one right in here. And now you have your leaves on top of your pie. And I'm going to kind of fix them a little bit. And in between there, I'm going to just put them on anyway, Julie. I'm going to put my pecans. I'm putting my pecans on, and I'm going to set it just like that,
Oh, pretty.
and like that. Now look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Boy, I'll tell you, Martha Stewart, eat your heart
Yeah,
out.
eat your heart out. Here we go. Look. Isn't that wonderful?
That's beautiful.
They're perfect. Look.
Beautiful.
They're perfect. Voila.
Okay.
My oven is on 450. I put it on 450 for 15 minutes, and then 350 for 45 to 50 minutes. It takes a while, but it's beautiful and delicious.
And homemade.
And homemade.
From scratch.
From scratch.
Okay, I'm going to show you how I make an apple strudel. I have apples already peeled, but I'm gonna show you what I do. I'm gonna peel this apple. This makes all the pieces even, you know. So what you do is you go like this. Put your weight, and see how nice? And you got all even slices of apple. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit of flour in here. No, I'm gonna microwave it first, I'm sorry. I'm gonna microwave these apples just to soften them a little bit, about 5 minutes, so it quickens the process when you're baking. Okay, like Gilda did, I'm gonna spray my pan, so this is gonna make an apple strudel. Cranberry apple strudel.
Oh, that's even
Okay,
better,
so,
Gina.
Gilda, throw me some of that dough.
Dough.
Yeah.
Here you go. I'm gonna throw you some dough. Look at this, how easy that is to handle.
Wow,
There you go.
beautiful.
Is that
I
enough?
don't even need that much.
Is that enough? Oh, all right.
Oh,
Give
yeah.
me some back then.
All right, there.
We'll save this for another pie.
Yeah, well, that's gonna go in the fig too.
Yeah.
All right, now just make sure you put flour so it don't stick, right? On both sides. Because it's creamy enough, so you don't have to worry about putting too much flour. All right, now I'm gonna roll this in an oblong, okay? I need my roller.
Oh, now where is your
Oh,
roll?
right there, right there, right there.
Oh, it's right here. And you don't have to
Okay,
flour
my
it
daughter
like I
got me
did.
this in Sedona, Arizona, and it's all handmade. Oh, you know what? I think I can roll this better without this.
You know, I was thinking that myself,
Yeah.
Jeannie. It kind of rolls so good you don't
Look at
need,
this. You
look
don't
at-
even need
you
the top
don't need
layer.
the top piece.
See, we're practicing too. Okay, now I got it rolled nice and thin.
Look how nice that
Now
rolled
watch,
out.
I flip. I flip.
She's a flipper.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh, it's
Vacuum
stuck.
vacuum, no.
Ah,
Okay, flip. You can patch, you know, this is what I like about this. Look how easy you can patch it. Okay?
that
This is
looks
gonna make
good,
a
Jeannie.
real long apple strudel. See how fast this does? This softens your apple so it quickens the process. So right now I'm gonna throw some cranberries in, because I love the cranberries,
Wonderful.
right? I'm gonna put some flour in to thicken it.
About a handful, Jeannie?
Yeah,
A couple of
Fistful
handfuls?
of, I'm gonna put some sugar. I don't like it too sweet. I like it tart, so I don't put too much sugar.
Yeah.
Plus these apples are kind of sweet anyway. And then just sprinkle a little cinnamon. Not a lot, because if you put too much cinnamon, it gives you agita. Some people say that anyway.
It does, you're right.
Okay, now I'm gonna put this. This should really cool a little bit, but I'll show you how I do it anyway. Actually, this should be cool, a little cool, but we're in a hurry today, so I'm gonna show you how I do it hot. I'm gonna pour this right in the center, like this.
Yeah.
Pour this right, oh, I found a stem on I washed my cranberries too.
Of course,
You
yeah.
know, I'm
That
gonna show
looks
how I
good.
do this put it right in the center,
Looks good.
right? All right, now what I'm gonna do is sprinkle some nuts on top of it. You don't have to put nuts, you don't have to put cranberries, you could put raisins.
Walnuts, Jeannie?
These are walnuts, chopped walnuts.
They're not pecans.
Now pecan, chopped walnuts.
But you could use pecans.
And I'm gonna cut the edge off here, because I don't want all that extra dough. Now I just pick it up, like
Fold
that.
it over.
And don't worry if you've got a little space in there, right?
There you go. That is nice and full, Jeannie.
Now this is gonna make a
Oh,
wonderful,
my
wonderful
goodness.
strudel, apple strudel.
And
You
you
know
don't
what?
have to brush that at all?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you do brush it.
I'm gonna patch
Okay.
this
Here,
up over
you need
here.
another
You can
patch?
I got it.
You got it?
Patch it a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna just brush it with some
Some
milk. Pour it over the top.
That makes it nice and brown,
Yeah,
huh,
that
Jeannie?
makes it brown.
It gives it a wonderful color.
Yeah, that gives it color. So I'm gonna do that. See? Now,
That's great.
I bought this sugar in the raw. They sell it in the market. I love sugar in the raw. And it's brown sugar. They call it sugar in the raw. And I'm gonna sprinkle some of this on top. This gives it that little bit of nice touch.
Well, a touch, a nice touch.
Yep, I got another one here. And it gives it a little flavor too, a little crispy, sugary taste. Granado from Hawaii, and it's sugar with, I seen the sugar fields in Hawaii, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you put a little bit of that, and it's all ready for the oven. So until it gets nice and golden brown on top, you'll know it's done, probably around 3/4 of an hour. Okay, I'm sticking this in the oven now. The temperature, I would go with 375 degrees, because even if it spills over, it's not going to go anywhere. It won't go at the bottom of your oven. I'll show you how I make my fresh fig tart. For those who like figs, and I got these figs out of my son's yard, so they are very expensive, but let me tell you, it is worth it. It is so worth it.
He has fig trees, Jeannie?
Yeah, he's got fig trees.
Oh my goodness.
But, you know, you can buy them in the market.
Fresh like that?
Yeah, fresh figs. You gotta use fresh figs.
Fresh figs.
I'm gonna roll a big circle. That's all you need is a big circle. All right, now I'm saying I'm rolling this big beautiful circle. And you don't have to make it this big. You can make it a little smaller. You don't have to use as many figs as I'm using. But see that I got them from my son's yard. My son Eddie, he loves his figs. Now I'm going to put this on this tray. I'm going to just flip it over.
You made a nice circle, Jeannie.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You don't have to flip. You can do like Jill did, you know. She rolls it. Now, you need something to overlap. So you just put them in the center. But before you put your figs in there, Jill, do I need a spoon?
A spoon.
I'm gonna put, you can put raspberry jam. This happens to be fig jam.
Now, where did you find fig jam?
I don't know, somebody gave it to me.
Somebody might have come in a basket, huh?
I think it came in a basket, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can use raspberry, but they do sell fig jam, but I think raspberry is just as good.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to spread this around the bottom, in the center. Okay, I cut all my figs in half. Look how beautiful they are. Now I'm just going to put them all in here. I'm just going to layer them. You just have to cut them in half. Sometimes the ones you buy in the market are a little bit bigger, and you won't need as many.
That's healthy, huh? Figs are really healthy for you.
This is such a delicious dessert. Are you kidding? Anybody who likes figs. Some people don't like figs.
Some people don't. My
So
mother
you could do
loves
this with
figs.
apples too, or pears. Okay, as you can see, I have all my figs laid out over the jam. Now I'm not going to put no sugar because the figs are sweet enough and the jam gives it that extra sugar taste. I'm going to sprinkle some nuts. You don't have to, but I like nuts, so I'm going to sprinkle some nuts over this. And it looks so beautiful.
Oh, it looks like a picture.
Doesn't it?
The nuts do make it, I think.
Oh yeah. And now I'm going to just get this and flop it over. You can fold it like this.
Beautiful.
Like that. See. This is making a perfect
Circle. Look at that, Jean.
fig tart. Try to buy this in a store. Try to buy this in a pastry shop. You won't get it.
You won't find it.
Even when you go in a gourmet restaurant.
Okay.
Believe me.
That is beautiful, Jeannie.
Now I'm gonna, here I am again, I'm gonna brush this so it gets nice and golden. Some, you can use milk or half and half, just to brush on it on the sides to make it get golden. And then I'm gonna put my sugar in the raw too.
Oh, all right.
Okay. I'm gonna sprinkle some sugar in the raw again. I love this. This is so wonderful in tea. When you have iced tea, this is so wonderful. And it just makes that crust a little bit. Okay, and that's it. It's ready to go into the oven. And this will, okay, I'm going to put this on about a 375 degree oven. And as soon as you see the top get golden brown, because the figs cook in 2 seconds, they'll cook in 2 minutes. As soon as you see your crust get golden brown, you'll know that it's done. I'm going to show you my new toy, how you can make cappuccino without a machine. First of all, you could use your electric percolator, and I bought decaffeinated espresso coffee. I put it in here, I made it. Now, this is my little doodad. This froths your milk. Now watch this, how beautiful this comes. Look how nice it's frothing the milk, right?
Doesn't take long either.
No, don't take long. Okay. We're making 3 cups tonight.
I wonder why.
Now you can't use like cream, you're going to use like 2% milk or even skim milk because it froths better. Okay?
And it's healthier for you,
Yeah.
because you're not getting all the fat, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'll do this one.
Perfect.
Now, you can, before you froth it, you can heat up your milk in the microwave so it won't be so ice cold. But this was room temperature, so it's fine. See how nice that's frothing?
It doesn't take long, Gina.
No? It's so simple. Now I'm going to pour my espresso coffee that I made. You can use regular coffee, but this is espresso, decaffeinated.
Oh, that looks so good.
Isn't that delicious? And
Oh my goodness.
we have a cappuccino.
I feel like
I'm going to sprinkle some of this. This is cocoa, chocolate, and cinnamon mix.
oh,
So you
good.
put that on the top, and it's all done. All you have to do is add sugar if you want it. And that's your cappuccino. Now
Oh,
look
it
how
looks
easy that was.
Good. Looks good, Gina.
Right? And you can use, people think they need an espresso machine or anything.
But you don't.
Put it right in your electric
Well,
percolator.
that's because you have this. Now, do they sell this in all
I
the
bought
markets?
this, yes.
They
I
do.
bought this up in Vendors of Federal Hill.
Okay, that's where
But
you'll
you
find
can buy
it.
this in specialty stores.
Mhm.
Okay, now, this is what it looks like. This is my apple strudel. You can see all the crystals of the sugar on top. It's nice and warm, and we're ready to eat it with some ice cream. Vanilla.
Just turn this way.
Okay, this is the fresh fig tart.
Beautiful.
This is the apple strudel.
Apple strudel, and this is my ricotta pumpkin pie. It's just beautiful for the holidays, and if you want to try one of them or all of them, be our guest. We just enjoyed doing it for you, and we hope you enjoyed it. Enjoyed it.
Ciao.
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 We'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay.